Welcome back, fight fans. Let's just dig right into it. Now, welcome back to our series, the 3 reasons why, and we're just going to get into the 3 reasons why Manny Pacquiao could win this fight against Keith Thurman. We haven't made our official prediction. We'll make that closer to the fight, but this will be an excellent fight. I view this as a 50-50 fight, and either fighter can win, and we're just going to break down some of the intangibles and reasons why Manny Pacquiao can win this fight over Keith one-time Thurman. And the first reason that you look at is experience. You see Manny Pacquiao, he's a Hall of Fame fighter. He's pretty much fought every single style. So what Keith Thurman brings into this fight is going to be nothing new for Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao has seen many different styles, from Tim Bradley to Juan Manuel Marquez to Brandon Rios to Chris Algieri to Floyd Mayweather to Jesse Vargas to Lucas Matthysse and Adrian Broner. Literally almost any style you can think of, Manny Pacquiao has fought. And this is not to mention the Miguel Cotto, Oscar De La Hoya, and Ricky Haddons of the world. Manny Pacquiao has a wealth of experience that's going to bring him into the night of this fight. And that's going to be an edge that he has that Keith Thurman simply doesn't have. Keith Thurman has never fought at this level of boxing against an opponent with this much championship experience, with a Hall of Fame resume. Manny Pacquiao experience will be a deciding factor in this fight. I believe it'll play a large role. It's just that, can Keith Thurman overcome it? I don't know about that, but I will say experience will be one of the big deciding factors as to why Manny Pacquiao could win this fight. The second is endurance. When you look at Manny Pacquiao, he's a finely tuned athlete. He's well trained and he's adjusted, and he literally chased Adrian Broner around the ring for 12 consistent rounds. He just chased him and he won that entire fight. Pretty much I would call it a dominant performance. He even hurt Adrian Broner at one point in the fight. Adrian Broner did not want to engage with Manny Pacquiao. He literally ran from Manny Pacquiao, and Adrian Broner is a very good counter puncher, but Adrian Broner does not let his hands go. He was not looking to engage with Manny Pacquiao, and he didn't want to get hit, so he didn't want to engage. Manny Pacquiao showed that he had a top level endurance even at the age of 40. So Manny Pacquiao is not going to be the type of guy that's going to get tired. But on the reverse end, Keith Thurman has shown holes in his endurance, because you have to look at it. Keith Thurman has been out of the ring for such a long time, and his first fight back, against a Josecito Lopez, he showed endurance, and midway through that fight, he was almost stopped by Josecito Lopez because it looks like he ran out of gas, and that is not going to be an issue for Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao is going to be able to bring relentless pressure for the entirety of that fight. So I think endurance will play a huge factor in Manny Pacquiao potentially getting a victory over Keith Thurman. And then the third and final reason is activity. When you look at Manny Pacquiao and you see the activity over the last few years, and you look at it compared to Keith Thurman, and you see that Keith Thurman, first fight since 2017, since the beginning of 2017, was against Josecito Lopez. So that's a big gap from March 4th 2017 to January 26, 2019. You've had one fight. That's not good for Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman's inactivity, due to injuries and other things, is just going to play a huge factor in this fight. And then Manny Pacquiao, on the other end, he's going to be rejuvenated, focused. He's been consistently fighting. He fought Lucas Matthysse in a knockout win in 2018. He's fought Adrian Broner earlier this year. So, Manny Pacquiao is keeping active. He's fought in 2016, 17, 18, and 19. So literally every single year, Manny Pacquiao is constantly in the ring, constantly training, and over his last 2 fights, he's looked tremendous against Lucas Matthysse and Adrian Broner. So Manny Pacquiao looks, to be gaining back that momentum and steam. And so I think that his activity compared to Keith Thurman's inactivity is going to play a huge role in this fight. And, and those are the 3 top reasons. But I will say this, one of the X factors is, a lot of people don't realize this, but this is a legitimate fact, that only Floyd Mayweather and Juan Manuel Marquez are the only 2 people to beat Manny Pacquiao since 2005. Let that sink in for a little bit. Only 2 fighters was able to beat this guy since 2005, and everyone else Manny Pacquiao has beat. Not only that, Manny Pacquiao, people are going to look at Manny Pacquiao, being, potentially stopped or anything like that. There's a little caveat to that. Manny Pacquiao hasn't been stopped since 2012. And ever since then, he hasn't had any issues with being stopped in one. Manuel Marquez is a special type of fighter who practiced that specific punch to land on Manny Pacquiao, and not many fighters can do that. And Keith Thurman has never shown the ability to place a perfectly timed and placed punch like that on Manny. I just don't believe that that will be something of a deciding factor of Manny getting knocked out. But I digress. Once again, these are the 3 reasons why Manny Pacquiao can beat Keith one-time Thurman. Please share, like, and you must absolutely subscribe.